Well, I'm just outside of Macon, Georgia, and looking at the sky, I am about to run into some weather because the clouds are looking a little unhappy. I've already made one charging stop. No one was there. I thought no one was there. There was a family, but then they left when I just got there. So no one was at the first charging stop. My next charging stop is after I pass Macon, Georgia. But it's called the Macon, Georgia Supercharger, so maybe it's still part of Macon, Georgia. Anyway, that'll be my next stop, and I'll see if I can find anyone, but obviously if the weather goes bad, then people are just going to stay in their car. So there's that. I've been listening to America Interrupted podcast by PBS, which is really good. They're talking about why police unions are so powerful, and they're talking to a retired New York City police officer. That's an interesting conversation. I'm only 9 minutes in, and it just makes you shake your head. But he made one good point. He said, you know, hey, we used to be able to control the narrative. And he said these things, and he was referring to a cell phone. Cell phones have changed the way cops can change or not change the narrative. Cameras in stores and on streets and people's hands prevent the police officers from making up their own narratives. He said they used to be able to huddle together, get the story straight, present the narrative to the media, and that was the story. And then they're talking about how police unions... Oh, my wife is calling. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Sorry, I missed your call.
Yes. Hold on. I was talking to the camera while I'm driving. So this is a big descent, but it's beautiful. I'm in Tennessee, and I don't know what the mountain range is that's over there. But it's pretty. The drop is steep, so it's a little scary, but it's beautiful here. I took a little nap at my last stop, which was in Georgia, northern Georgia. I can't remember the name of the town. But now I'm in Tennessee. Been in Tennessee for probably an hour and a half. And I'm still pretty far away from the next charging stop, which is in Cookeville, Tennessee. I'm an hour away. And then that would be my last charging stop before I head into Louisville. But not tired right now. I will probably take a nap at the next charging stop because I think it's 45-50 minute stop. I brought plenty of food with me. I did buy some fries at my last stop because I just needed to use the bathroom. And it wasn't a rest area stop or any public bathrooms. But yeah, so the drive is going pretty well so far. Okay, so I'm sure you can't see me, but you can hear me. I am in the mountains of Tennessee, or the hills of Tennessee, in a road. Anyway, there's no cell reception. The car GPS has no connectivity, and that was fine because I'd already mapped out the route. But I was going, and I'll show a picture of it that I took on my cell phone, which has no reception. And the road was closed, but it wasn't closed at the entrance of the road. I went about 4 or 5 miles up the road, and then blockade road was closed. And so I had to double back around, and now I'm following a detour. The problem with the detour is...
Now bear right onto Willett Road.
Yes. Detour 151 detour. Problem with the detour is that you know, I'm in an electric car, and it mapped out literally charging stops for me to get to Louisville, and I hit my last charging stop. The detour signs are matching up now with the navigation, but the navigation is routing with no connectivity. But I guess the map is built in, navigation map is built in, and now it's saying that I could get to Louisville with 17% battery left, but obviously that's not taking into account the detour. So I have one bailout, which is Bowling Green. There's a supercharger there in Bowling Green, and I can stop in Bowling Green, charge, and then get to Louisville. If this detour keeps going and it's just wrapping me all around, I have no idea, because the map, again, it's just this windy roads and the hills. And anyway, it's I'm not feeling too comfy right now. My 7 a.m. alarm just went off. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, at a supercharger stop. And yeah, I have to get some footage of the city before I go to my Airbnb to check in at 4, and then continue to get some interviews of people from Louisville. Still haven't heard back from the mayor's office. That's one political interview that I wanted to get. Welcome to Louisville.